Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley if you're new here, and today we're going to be doing an all drugstore affordable fall. Well, it's drugstore affordable because this palette is at Ulta. It's the BH Santa Fe Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. It has a lot of great fall tones in there. This will equal $12 with the $3.50 coupon if you spend over $15 on brands such as this. I'm going to be doing a little bit of different thing for my brows. I picked up the e.l.f. brow cream and I wanted to try this Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim to trace the edges first. So I'm going to be going with brows first. And I always just brush the hairs up. And of course, you know, when I decide I'm well enough to film, the neighbor wants to go ahead and cut the grass as per the usual. So I always start in the middle and go down toward the tail and make the tail the darkest. Same on top. It seems to be pretty hard to get this to come off, which is a good thing, so you don't get so much product on the eyebrow and, you know, ruin the look with it. So I just put that much on and I'm going to just go through there, sort of let it, I don't know, build it up a little bit. Then I'm just using this e.l.f. angled brow brush. It's probably $2, and I'm going to go into the pomade. What I do is just lightly dip in, and then I wipe everything else off on the sides, and I start feathering it in the middle, and whatever's left after that, I sort of bring to the front, really very lightly. This is a really, really good, cool tone. It's not orange or warm looking, which I always have trouble finding at the drugstore, but I've never tried this e.l.f. brow cream, and I might say I am impressed. I love the way that brow looks. Brows are done. I have been obsessed with this Believe Beauty brow gel. This is exactly like the Anastasia Beverly Hills in the sense that the holding property, it does not let those eyebrows budge. Where they are is where they're gonna stay the whole entire day. Guarantee you, I've been obsessed with this. It's like, oh my gosh, my number one. It is so good. So let us prime the eyes. I'm just gonna use some concealer here, L'Oreal, nothing new. And you can either go in with a long wearing foundation or a concealer. Right now I want to go in with a concealer because I did just do the brows and all that. And I want to be able to wipe them down, not wipe them down, you know what I mean, clean them up with this brush. Just using this to clean everything up. Create a nice base for the look that we're going to be going into. So first up from the palette, I'm taking the shade Arrow right here with a Morphe M433, and I'm just going to put that in my crease from inner to outer, and then I'm going to do swirling motions up toward the brow bone. So that's our first layer. Next, on the very same brush, I'm taking 505. This is a nice terracotta shade, and I'm going to sort of put this a little bit lower and almost on the whole lid entirely, and then I'm going to feather this out into a cat-like shape. I love that look, and this is going to be great for autumn. Love it. For all over the lid, I'm going to take Chile right there, and I'm just taking this with a Profusion brush, but it's very pigmented. And I'm just going to put this all over my mobile lid. Really very pretty. I want to leave it as a matte look because fall, I don't feel that fall brings any shimmer vibes to me. I don't know why. I mean, I can do looks obviously like that, but for this particular look, say you're going, you know, on a hayride with your son, daughter, or you have a class field trip and you don't want to be all glittered up, you just want to look polished with a nice matte fall eye. This is the way to go. So I've lost some of the pigment in Arrow. I'm going back in Arrow, and I'm just going to fluff that right above that last shade we put down. see it coming back to life. For the brow bone highlight, I will take Santee. This is a little bit shimmery, but we can have a little bit of a shimmer in the brow bone. And of course on the inner corner highlight. So that's really, really pretty. I'm going to go put some mascara on. I'm not sure if I'm going to do liner or anything like that. I will see how it looks. And then I will be right back and we can start on the complexion. But for people that just wanted to know this eye look, I will show you with or without, you know, the lashes and liner and see if you like it and if you wear it. And then for my other subscribers, we'll be doing the rest of the face. I'm going to leave the eyes like this for now. I use the L'Oreal Lash Paradise and I'll be going back and putting more coats on, but I love this eye look. It screams autumn and fall. It's beautiful. For my primer, you guys are never going to believe this. I picked up the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Blur Primer Soft Focus Blur Effect. This stuff is no frickin' joke. It is amazing. Let me just get it out of the pump here. It's runny. It's like pearl. And it's, oh my gosh, it's a pretty thick formula. There's no smell whatsoever. But this blurs my skin. It makes it look photoshopped. And I do not know why no one is talking about this. Because I have not been able to stop using it since I picked it up at the store. I'm shocked. You need to try this. It's so much better. It's so much better than any of my high-end ones. I don't know how I ever missed that. Just decided to pick it up one day and yeah, I'm obsessed with it. Other than that, I have no other words, but you need this in your life. I'm going to be taking, for my foundation, if I can find it, the CoverGirl Healthy Elixir. I'm just going to put it on the back of my hand. I'm in the shade Classic Ivory. I'm going to be taking my Dollar General Believe Beauty foundation brush. This foundation is so good. It's skin-like, it's long-lasting, great coverage, lightweight. I love the smell on it. It's a really good smell. I just love this formula. I still have it in the stores here where I live in New York. I don't know if you guys do. I heard something that it wasn't available anymore. If not, I would try eBay or even Amazon to get it. Because if that's the case, I will buy all of this. So I just used 1.5 pumps and I feel like I'm at basically full coverage now. I'm going to put on some cream blush. This is the Wet n Wild blush stick in Peach Bums. Don't worry, it won't ruin anything. I'm just going to apply this to my cheeks like this. And it's so frickin' beautiful. Taking any sponge and I'm just going to blend like this. And it just has the most beautiful, beautiful flush of color. And then later we'll be setting that. But we need to do concealer now. So I will be taking the ColourPop Concealer, No Filter Concealer. This is available at Ulta. If you don't want to use that, you can use the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear. I just have to switch it up because I don't want to keep using the same products. So I got mine in the shade Fair 06. And I'm just going to, it's pretty fair. But you can never tell. I know from a fact that this doesn't dry down super fast. So I'm giving myself the whole option to put all over my face. Otherwise, I would do one section at a time if I was not familiar with it. I'm just spraying this beauty blender, beauty sponge, whatever. And showing you just how effortless this blends out. I think I even used like way too much. So I'm just going to blend this out and I'll be right back. To set the concealer in the rest of my face, I'm using the L'Oreal True Match Powder in Warm. And just on a regular brush. You can use a sponge. I used to use a sponge only, like strictly, but I found that it left my skin still tacky for some reason. So I'm just going to go and set this all down. For the lower lash line, going back into the Santa Fe palette, I'm taking Rancho right here. It's a purple. On the AOA Shop Miss A Studio E142. That is back in stock. If you need it, link below. Also, I highly recommend the Paw Paw blender. The $1 Pink Paw Paw blender. That's my absolute favorite. I have so many of them at this point, and they have really good new foundations that I did with my Shop Miss A video. If you want to check that out, I will leave it at the end of this video. So I'm just going to put purple under here. I really like that. Like I said, for the inner corner, we'll go in with Santee. It's a really, really beautiful inner corner. It's up a little bit too much. We can always fix it. No big deal. So pretty. I'm going to put some mascara on, and I'll be right back. For bronzer, I'm taking the L'Oreal Lumi Bronze It, just the regular one, and I've made quite a dent in it. And I'm just going to bronze up the cheeks. I really like to focus on the eyes and have like a really nice complexion, but I love that bronze slash cold cheek look during the fall and winter. That's what we're going to be doing today with our blush. It's just bronzing up the face. Nice bronzer. For blush, I'm taking this single Super Shock Cheek Matte in Get Laid. Okay, just with my e.l.f. stipple brush, and I'm going to just dot that and go backward. I really love that flushed, bringing it over my nose, that flushed cold look from being outside. It's so pretty. For highlight, I'm going into the I Love Revolution Rose Gold Glow, and I'm going to be mixing these two, and look how beautiful that is, going on the brow bone, a little on the cheek. It's so stunning. These are actually on clearance right now at Ulta. I think they're $7. Going down the nose, Cupid's bow, and the chin. Last but not least, we have our lips. For lip liner, I'm going in with the NYX Whipped Caviar. For lip tint, lipstick, I'm going with the Revlon Cushion Lip Tint in Get Kissed. Or Kiss Me or something like that. I can't read it, it's a twist up. I'm just gonna place that there. So pretty. For setting spray, I'm taking the Milani Keep It Last, Make It Last setting spray. This stuff is so comparable to the Urban Decay All Nighter. I would just buy that one. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to be doing. So we're going to use the blender to make sure this is all blended in nicely and it dries down perfect. I love doing this step. I have to do this step. It really ensures that things get really nice and pushed into the skin, and you're gonna have a great look. And you guys, here is the final look of my fall, full face, affordable fall fantasy makeup? No, just fall, autumn makeup. I don't know. Really easy, really simple, really nice looking for day, for night, any day. I hope you guys love it. Drop me some comments down below. Subscribe if you are not already. Hit that bell, otherwise YouTube will not notify you ever of my uploads. That's very important. Yes, it's annoying, but it has to be done. You have to ring the bell in order to get my notifications. I love you all. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.